Okay, welcome back. It's Legends of Arkain, the true story by Shardundred. Welcome back. I'm Jay Barino. We're continuing Possession. I got a little more set up here in the center. Still waiting for the opportunity to go and finish up Brown. I did yeet a stolen bear rider into these bases just to see, and Morden said something. Yeah. Do not shoot the explosives. The conductions of the bloodstones are just as effective as they are dangerous. A single misfire could blow up the entire tunnel system, and all the explosive barrels are invulnerable, which means they just exist to path block you, I guess. I was really excited because I thought, ooh, we can, do something with that. But no, it wasn't meant to be. I thought that would help. That was supposed to be like a way that you could interact better with the... Don't kill my single worker here. Don't kill my workers. Stop it. Nope. Don't turn off auto repair so you can live. There we go. Now finish. And finish. That bloodstone attack, I think, is a good time to maybe go and try for Brown again. I realized what was happening last time, where I was starting to tilt a little bit, and I realized it's because I'm so used to... I mean, the thing I was just playing before finishing this was UED AIP, which is a StarCraft 1 campaign, and it really encourages a lot of early aggression. And I did that a little bit here, but then it steadily became, the classic Arkain grind. And I should have expected that. And it's just like a shock to the system to kind of go back to this, after not playing it for a while. You really have to be in the right mindset to do it. Like, your expectations have to be set properly. Here comes Brown, actually, which is good, because we're going to go and kill them pretty much right after this. Their base, again, should be cleared out of all the wacky defenders. And I wanted to make another Arcane Sanctum so that we could just get spirits even faster, because that's just so terribly important. So, Gray is going to be attacking us here very soon. I have a nice big group of mortar teams. Let's go ahead and situate ourselves right outside of this base.
Don't be shy.
And interestingly enough, I almost think, based on what I can see of these other enemy bases when I ran through, is it would almost be easier to kill them and ignore the optional, which is weird, because again, in a circumstance like this, you would think the first thing you'd want to do is do the optional to get the buff, to get up to +3. Because when we steal bear riders, our levels actually go down. And I can't click on these dudes. It's just a shame because of all missions where we're supposed to meticulously click on units to steal them, it's the one where the units are like flippin' impossible to click on. Okay, well, this was sort of expected. This dude's the biggest issue. If we could just like mana burn the crap out of him or something, that would be ideal. That's all I could think to do. Okay, so what I would like to do is head in here. Gotta get the mortar teams in position to start picking off the cannon towers in the production. That's the plan. We're gonna kill a bunch of these units, and then we're gonna animate dead. It's gonna be a delight. Okay, so try and move in. Steal what we can, if we can click on them. Okay. Animate dead. Morden, go ahead and upgrade this hammer throw thing. That seems good. And I'm just going to go for the cannon towers because there's a lot of them. And you know what? Morden, get on top of the thing. Please. There we go. It pains me to fight against my own kin. I sincerely hope that these weapons will make their deaths faster and, by extent, less painful. Okay, I am inclined to maybe turn around. I mean, we got a lot of nice stuff here. Let's go ahead and make more ladies and then get more peasants. I want to stay in this base and clean it up if possible. This dude's back. Stun him before we can do anything. What? That's funny how he hit me with that. She's trapped. Hit this guy. Hit this guy. Get Handmaiden Lady out. Just keep him stunned. I'm going to run Lady Maya back here. Sir Ross is here. That's a good sign. Is he still alive? Just stun him again. There we go. Castle down. That may... No, they're gonna rebuild the castle. I was gonna say that may disable them. I don't know. Just die! Oh my gosh! Okay, you all back up. Let's just hang out and defend our... There we go. Our mortar teams. Finish this up. Then this. Then that. Then there. Kill this guy. That did not kill that guy. What are you doing? Why would you go up there? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, it's spiced, but I think we kind of got him. Fine. Fine. I guess we have to meticulously kill all the cannon towers too. There we go. We got all these ladies here that can protect us. We're ready to fight back against those goofy air attacks as well. Here they are. What are these? Warlocks? Let's not bother with those. No, back up. That's a pretty easy attack. Let's just go ahead and steal these. Oh, that dumbass is back again. They're out of workers. They're still building constantly, though. Where's Morden? I don't think I have what it takes to kill this guy now. Again, I think we have to leave. We crippled Brown decently, but we have to go back there again later. We just need a couple good rounds of possessions, then we can run back there. Okay. I really like the original version of this map. I don't know what changed, but this is rough. So there's a lot more rough around the edges. I think it's because, number one, this base has a billion things in it. And I think it used to as well, but now there's so many enemy factions that come and attack you that there's basically no opening to actually get in there to fight them. And also coupled with the fact that, again, we're here trying to specifically steal these units, but it's really hard to click on them, so alas. Honestly, having guard towers in the front negates the steam tanks almost completely because they don't have fortified armor. So well, the steam tanks do, but the guard towers don't. So it all kind of works out. Come on over and finish this, I guess. Good old tower spam, I guess. See, people joke about tower spam. Oh, I built all these so that I could tower spam this because sometimes those bloodstone attacks. There was one instance off camera where they circumvented me. Now I don't remember what I was saying, but it wasn't important.
What must I do?
Okay. Got all these mortar teams, so we should be able to push back up into the upper right.
Yes, my friend.
Let's send this group and a couple of these ladies. And we'll get another round to leave at home. But yeah, oh yeah, you laugh about tower spam, but like, I'm left with no choice, because I think I'm pretty good at being offensive where necessary, but in this specific case, it's very, very difficult.
Is my aid required?
To appropriately apply pressure while having enough supply in place, enough food supply in place to push back whatever the heck the enemy's going to send. Now, to be fair, I am at 75, but I also have to be cognizant of high upkeep constantly as well. Let's stick to the bottom. And once all these guys are dead, we're going to animate dead. I'm just going to move these in and go here, and then Crom, we have to lock down their hero. It's kind of hard to see Dwarven heroes. Ow. I'll steal these, if these ladies will live long enough. Yeah, they can't rebuild anything because they don't have any workers left. So if we get rid of this, it's possible they'll shut down finally. Animate dead, by the way. That'll do it. Okay. He's dead. Okay, now I gotta go back up here. Go for the altar again, please. There's so many cannon towers in this base. This base is awful. Again, just based on what I could see from the other bases that are up here, to the upper right, it would make way more sense, I think, to, like, swap the power levels of the bases. Because, like, I feel no incentive. Like, in retrospect, I wish that I would have just ignored Brown completely. They're relatively easy to defend against compared to the other two. And then just gone up here and killed maybe Bloodstone. Because I think Bloodstone sends those annoying air attacks that can circumvent you. You get rid of those. And then everything's fine. Everything would be fine after that. Yeah, enjoy tower spam, you assholes. This is what you deserve. You're all trash. Where did these knights come from? I honestly have no idea. Okay, goodbye, Oregon. Don't be. There's literally one final barracks in this base, and then I can actually take it. I guess we'll destroy that cannon tower, too. It also feels like mortar teams are particularly weak compared to all the other siege weaponry of basically every other faction. Maybe I'm feeling that difference more now because I've been at this for a while. But I built the knights. I built them. I'm going crazy. Okay, so now our left flank is wide open. So let's go ahead and build workers. Run them up there, and then I will just slowly but surely clean out what's left up here. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just waiting for this is just like a huge long thing. There's like bound to be demons back there, I feel like haha meme. It's bound to be. At this point that, you know, we have enough towers that we're actually killing a lot of this stuff before we can even take it. Even the heroes are dying pretty fast. It's tempting maybe to just set up a flippin' town center up here so that we can get, we can just build workers even faster. These all need to be guard towers, just in case, again, they circumvent us with air units. Now we can get up here and repair these. Who are you? Corridon the Overseer. Get death coiled. That did nothing. Worthless skill, apparently. Any, like, base game skill is just... It doesn't scale with this, It just doesn't really scale with this, project, because everything has a huge amount of extra health, for example. So, like, Death Coil, I guess is okay for healing sometimes. But one thing that comes to mind specifically, I don't know why I'm thinking of this right now, but what's really coming to mind is, you know, when you get the Tribal Dominion, the gnolls with the normal healing touch, or whatever it's called, just the heal, like our Chaplain heal now. It feels very bad because it's so slow compared to the base game where things have a lot less HP. There's something up there. Again, we just want to look around and see. There's more trees up here when all of these guys inevitably die, again, because there's probably going to be demons. We're going to have to send a bunch of units back. I'm just guessing. I can't make air units to go back there and look. Feels like we're getting relatively close to the end. And, you know, again, I was getting a little impatient, but then I thought... Again, it's Arkain. I'm back in the mindset, I think. I just took some time off camera to just sit and build up, and, like, to be fair, I think a lot of the playtime that I record is probably skipped or watched at 2 times speed anyway. The point is, it's like, it's boring. It's not particularly interesting to watch. It's fun to play, but, like, I wouldn't watch it. He says to his viewers that he's very grateful for. Anyway,
What is it? Off I go then.
I think Sir Ross finally got rid of this stuff, so he's decently moving forward. I'm not sure which of these 2 bases would be more efficient to attack, because no matter which one you go to, the other one's going to attack you through the other path. Having +3 now is good. I do think it's kind of funny how that when you possess the Bear Riders, they actually de-level. But that's just how it is. And again, my only real complaint, now that I'm, like, refocused a little bit, my only major complaint is I think it's kind of... Oh. Well, maybe this will at least draw them down to our towers. My major complaint is mostly how... The map is very much all about, like, hey, look at these, look at these cool spirits. It's all about possession. And, like, you take a wave of enemy units, then you turn them against the enemy, like, en masse. I think that's great. The downside is, and this exists in the original too, is that the primary unit you're taking are Bear Riders that have a funky hitbox that are specifically difficult to click. Like, if you haven't played this, you know, if you downloaded this and tried it, you'll know what I mean. Also, like, if you've played this, you'll know what I mean. It's just a real janky hitbox. Just go ahead and make a cluster of towers here to defend us against the air attacks. 5 mortar teams. Honestly, let's get a few more. We need a lot of mortar teams to break these bases. I guess we'll go for this base first. The enemy from Gray is way worse. There might be something up there, too. Got plenty of lumber stockpiled, and then we can always, you know, build a new little lumber outpost over here. Just in case we need that. The thing with Arkain, too, like, a lot of it is, like, if you can move fast at the beginning, it's great, but then there's a point where you've got to stop. You got to, like, just
Don't be
completely stop whatever you're doing and then refocus. So I think it's hard to tell when that point is, and sometimes I'll blaze past it and just sort of stop thinking about it, and that's when stuff goes awry. If that makes sense at all. My point being is, again, occasionally you can get a lot done. Oh, okay, cool. Occasionally you can get a lot done early on.
Anything for you.
What's this?
That's good.
Just a bunch of crap. Okay.
Usually do this.
Let's, maybe they'll follow us all the way back and not leash. No, they're leashing. But then again, at a certain point,
Where do you want us? In a jiffy.
they basically,
Your Honor.
everything has to kind of stop, and then start making towers, start getting a lot of production up. Preferably, you do a lot of this while you're having early aggression. Obviously, we had a very slow lumber start on this map, so that was a thing. And we don't want to run into potential lumber issues later. Why are we not getting attacked?
Hello.
Don't be shy.
I'm going to go ahead and send...
Town is under attack.
Oh.
Ready to work.
Well, that was nice of them.
You're in control.
Okay, well, technically I don't need that base anyway, but, you know, I would have preferred to keep this alive. It's really not worth losing my heroes to this. I can steal this stuff if the Banshees will get up here in time. Tower's just finished. Again, those mortar, these aren't as good as you would think against guard towers, because guard towers, a lot of people don't know this, or haven't thought about it. Guard towers actually have heavy armor and not fortified armor. It's not what you think. Trying to steal these. Got most of them. And who was this? Was this Bloodstone? Bloodstone went all the way over here to the left. What a bunch of jerks. Okay, Sir Ross continues to try to do something. I mean, honestly, his whole thing, it's just about, like, we removed him from attacking us. That's it. That's what he's useful for. Let's get our heroes over here.
Sire, ready to work.
That must mean that Gray is going to be attacking us soon. Oh, we're maxed. We're just completely maxed.
How you doing?
Where do you want us? You meet the
We got to get rid of this stuff up here. It's a pain. It would be funny if I just possessed the stuff up there. Also, carelessly losing these ladies is stupid. This reminds me of that one second book mission. And again, normally, if this was yesterday's play session when I did this, I would be like mad. But again, a lot of it is just refocusing on what Arkain is, and
Why have I been summoned?
you know, I kind of lost track of that.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and steal these knights. Also, Lady Maya has a spell that allows you to bring back units from the dead, when the whole point of this map is to possess as much as possible. Just something to point out there.
Don't be shy.
Oh, I don't know why I did that. Okay.
Let's get to fighting.
Oh, yo, it's, there's what's his name?
Anything.
Where am I going? What was the point of this?
You're
Where am I?
I don't usually do this.
Show us a target.
Okay, well, is this like the back end of their base? Is this like a secret path that we can take or something? These attacks are jokes, thankfully. This is like the one reprieve of an attack that you can tower spam and you don't have to even think about it. That's a blessing. Dude, Morden, level 8? Storm
Don't
bolt
be
me?
shy.
Hello. Town is under
Yeah,
attack.
this is just like legit their base. I'm gonna leave these units here and then rally up new units. What the heck? Whoa, no, don't destroy the barrels! Wow, no! Okay, well, we're leaving.
I don't usually do this.
A billion footmen. If they follow me, they're gonna have a rude awakening when they run into these towers. They're not gonna follow me, of course. So what's going on with this?
Under attack.
How's this going down here?
What is it? Yes, me lord.
Seemingly okay, but I'm just prepared for this to all die in flames. Interesting.
You brought me back.
Again, just keep making these ladies.
What ails you?
We obviously don't need to take any footmen. That would be silly. It's too bad I had all my mortar teams up there, because
On our way.
that is not how I didn't... If I wouldn't have broken those
Fight.
things, then,
Yes, my friend.
then it wouldn't be a problem.
Is someone injured?
Let my cries chill.
It seems like... Do these guys not have the regen of mastery training or something? I don't know.
Is my
Because
aid
again,
required?
mastery priests tend to not go negative when they're healing, or it's close to not
someone
negative. I don't know.
Sire?
I swear it.
Yes, of course.
Now I have... Oh my
Someone
god,
I
why
am
have I
your
done this?
servant.
Just like half of you go on inner fire. I'm going to go ahead and send up these folks.
Brilliant.
And some of these ladies, just in case there's anything worth taking, and we're going to clear out whatever's in that back area.
Forces are under attack.
Never mind. What a strange... I'm not understanding how the enemy's getting to us this way, but, you know, it is what it is. Do they have a hero in here? Yes. It's Corridon. He's pretty tough. I'm glad I split this. Again, this is what I meant, like, well, I could just not split it. Again, I recognize what people find interesting to watch, but at the same time, like, it's kind of easy for me sometimes to be like, F it, whatever. Just, you know, do whatever. Gets an extra video out sometimes. Some people, you know, I hope you enjoy having me on in the background or whatever.
Our forces are under attack. Look away.
Let's do this. We kill this piece of trash. These enemies outclass us tremendously. And it only gets worse. Again, we haven't even gotten to the start of the second books yet, where all of our heroes will probably already be level 10, and yet somehow the enemy heroes will still be like mounds, like mountains and mountains higher than us. But that also kind of goes to reinforce... What the heck? Where did you come from?
Don't be shy.
That kind of goes to reinforce
I won't budge.
the issue that I have with, like, again, the scaling things in Arkain. Kill this guy before he bubbles. Perfect. Bringer protection +5. I guess we'll give that to Maya. We don't have any intelligence heroes, right? Oh, and Morden's dead.
How you doing?
Where, again, a lot of these, quote, vanilla spells get worse and worse as time goes on.
You made the right choice.
Because they just don't scale and keep up with the insane stats that only get almost exponentially worse as time goes on. It's tough. It's tough.
Cannot be matched.
Yes, my
Okay, let's see what the heck is in here.
What must I do?
Huh. I guess we just gotta take some stuff. Honestly, mortar team's pretty banger here. We can't do anything to debuff these war golems, unfortunately. What's buffing the... Oh, that's the debuff. Yo, Lady Maya, coming in hot. I'm gonna be honest, the mortar teams are killing it right now. They're doing great. Let's take another one. Never mind.
What must I do?
Over my way.
Feels like this area was like a trap where it would have opened up behind us, maybe?
We're under attack.
There's nothing in here. Am I crazy?
I don't usually do this. Anything.
Yeah, we can't fit through there.
How you doing?
Oh, bye. Okay, bye again, Morden.
Our hero has been killed.
You did the Lord's work while you were alive, buddy.
Hello.
Hello.
Turn me loose.
Now I have plenty of cash. Let's,
Our
Yes, my
town is
lord.
under attack.
Sire.
It's weird that they really like going this way now.
Our forces are under attack. Brilliant.
There we go. Good work. Oh, 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 Crom.
I won't budge.
Give me a handmaiden lady or whatever the heck. Fallen maiden? Sure, whatever. Whatever you are. How dare you? The Dark Arrow's a little underwhelming too, to be honest. It's interesting how, like, the spread of abilities... I mean, it's hard to say, like, maybe some of this is completely intended as well. The spread of abilities just isn't... Some are so underpowered that I just can't imagine they're intentional. And some are so overpowered that, like, yeah, it's really fun. And I don't know sometimes if it's all intentional or not. Let's go ahead and start gathering
Our town is
over
under attack.
here. Well, let's destroy one of the dwarven bases, then we'll go and deal with the demons.
Show us a target. Gotta go.
Me too.
What?
Our forces are under
Yes,
attack.
my lord. Right.
I guess we'll get more
Yes, my friend.
barracks.
Of course. As you wish.
Okay, we gotta clump up over here. Once we can start making some progress through...
Our forces are under attack.
Gray,
I have heard the summons.
then we're all good.
Your wish.
I don't know. Are they going to this? Are they going over here or not? I don't even know.
Easy. All right. Yes, my lord. All right. Right there.
How's
Right
that?
there.
Think that'll help?
My might cannot be matched. I have heard the summons.
Ladies,
You call to me.
can't click on these guys. I just want to click on these guys. Yeah, sure. Take these two. There we go.
Me back.
Should have taken the one that was at full health. Okay. Wow, that built fast.
Yes, my lord.
Hey, you're a rock star. Go ahead and build me a workshop.
Right.
We could also go down there and try and support Sir Ross. Might make things a little bit easier. I'm not sure. Continue with these ladies.
Summon is
Again, we're still transitioning back into the world of Arkain, okay? Maybe next mission it'll feel a little more natural again. I feel like the Act 3, I was like, it was my jam. I was rocking. Granted, a lot of them were not big, you know, big maps. But I do think that my feedback in this... Oh my god, I thought that these people were on their way back out this whole time. I do think that this has been going, you know, fine. It's a decent map, but there's like weird little things that sort of come together for a strange experience. Like clicking, not being able to click on guys. You know? It's a bit of an issue. Do you have any units just sort of hanging out? No, these are just people. Good work. Good work, boys. Getting all that queued up. Sir Ross, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, no! I guess turn around. What, you couldn't circumvent me this time and annoyingly hit a base that's out of the way? No, this time it was important that they attack my heroes where I couldn't retaliate.
I am your servant.
Okay, we got a lot of these ladies. We should be good to attack and just smash through. Gray or... I think that's just gray, yeah. It's gray. It's not peanut or anything weird. Peanut.
Our forces are under attack.
Do you know that it came from behind? Okay, maybe a few too many of these ghosts now. Oh, I'm losing it. Okay,
What ails you?
go, 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 go. I think those elites in there are doing the Lord's work. Gotta get these ladies in there so we can start stealing stuff. Crom, move up there and so that you can promptly die. We're ready for a Raise Dead too. That's gonna be fantastic.
Our forces are under attack.
Our gold mine is running low.
What can we have you attack to actually accomplish something? Steal, 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 steal. Can't steal those. Steal you. Prom, lock down Organ before you die. Then hit him with that ability that doesn't do nearly as much damage as you would imagine it should. Now she can't race dead. Good job, Jay Barino. Gotta maybe keep her alive. So that she can. Mortar teams just move forward and hit some of this stuff. Oh, she's dead. Steel. Some of his riflemen are also immune to magic, but I struggle to tell which ones. They kind of all look the same. Bloodstone dwarves were attacking through that. They might defend each other, which makes sense. Now we can build more of these ladies and get a nice set of them. Let's get mortar teams as well. Morden's back. If we get our heroes out and actually get a good ultimate from Maya, whose ultimate is really the only one that matters in this case. This is what I mean. Maya has like a game-changing ultimate, and Crom's is like, oh, do 500 damage, which isn't enough to kill even the lowest level unit of the enemy. Great. Glad I got that. I'll even avatar to kill Corridon. Almost. Imagine if our heroes were like that. Wouldn't that be great? Can you imagine?
We'll do it.
We'd be living the dream. I think we should actually just destroy those mushrooms. I almost think that some of these mushrooms are actually causing us more problems. Might be better to go up and around so that we don't aggro Bloodstone at the same time. I don't know if there's really a way around that, or we just got unlucky. Hard to say. Did I start getting Maya out first? No, it's Crom. Great.
What is it?
Our gold mine has collapsed.
Heard you like towers, dog.
Oh, word.
This is where we have so much money, but it's really just the build time. Like, I don't even need to double queue anything to get pretty much maxed out at this point.
What must I do pleases you?
Command me.
My might cannot be
We don't have Maya, but I'm tempted. I'm gonna move up. We can engage them right outside their base so that they don't walk around me. And well, you know what? I've got all those towers in that other base too, so maybe we should just. Let's see. What are you sending? I mean, he's killing these outlying towers. Good for him. There's Organ again.
Hello.
Let's see. What's the best way to approach this? Again, slow and steady. Reframe your mind.
I await your command.
It's weird, but we're doing fine. Don't forget about the demons, so that we can pick up some crappy items for Crom, who's supposed to be like a super cool old Arcanian, but has some of the worst abilities in the game compared to some living human characters who have lived like a mere 40, maybe 50 years. At best. But no, Crom is the master assassin. Don't ever forget.
Is someone injured?
What? Off I go then. Alright.
Blood of thee.
Off I go then.
Like, frankly, I feel like the ability, if it's an ultimate, should be like instantly kills any targeted non-hero unit. That should be the ultimate. It doesn't matter what it is, it instantly kills it. Is this the easy attack? I think my towers can handle that.
Absolutely.
But that would be bomb and actually useful.
Back.
Summoning is complete.
I must obey.
And that would be, I think that would fit with like what Crom is. Way better than whatever the heck he's doing now.
Is someone injured?
Okay, spooky ghost ladies. I'm just gonna frantically click on these and hope that I actually get their selection box. I think we've gotten several so far. Also, because it's hard to click on them, that's a bunch of time that I'm unable to use my heroes. And then, like, sure, make it do 500 damage to heroes. That would be acceptable. No usable corpses. Just gonna keep this guy locked down. Oh, Bloodstone decided to come in anyway. You jerks.
Wait till you see me in action.
Oh, he's dead. He's definitely dead. It would be better to either go with Sir Ross.
Our hero.
My might cannot be
I think it would be better to either go with Sir Ross at this point, or
Command me.
up and around, so that we don't draw Bloodstone into us. That I don't know why the Bloodstone attack came this way. I'm not sure if maybe they turned around. I don't think that's how attack waves work. They like turned around to defend that section, maybe? I'm also not harvesting lumber from anywhere right now, so I should probably address that before this gets out of hand. I need to go to bed. I'm just going to make a pause here, and I'll finish this tomorrow. Bye-bye. Well, it's not goodbye. This is going to be the same episode, but, like, for me, it's going to be a full day, and for you, it's going to be instantaneous. The miracle of technology.
You're under attack.
Well, would you look at that? What a difference a day makes. All right, they're attacking us up here. I need to find some new
Yes, me lord.
trees,
Off I
some
go
new
then.
mushrooms, maybe up here or over here. There might be enemies up here, actually, in retrospect. I don't know. Again, we're just looking for
Off I go
shrooms.
then. Is it? Righto.
Looks good. Get that set up.
What?
Looks like this is under control for now, and sure, just keep that up. So let's go ahead and grab some more of these ladies, and like I was saying, I'm gonna follow my own advice and actually come up here, I think, so that we can hit some of their production. It's just very difficult to actually get in here for whatever reason. It's too close to Bloodstone, and we don't want to aggro Bloodstone along with them. So, with that in mind, we need more mortar teams. Get some chaplains and more spirits, and
Is complete.
then we'll get into it. Again, I have plenty of
Summon.
resources, except maybe lumber. We got to come down here and get rid of those.
Yes, me lord.
Get rid of those dudes. Is there maybe another spot for mushrooms?
Yes, me lord.
Anywhere, really. I can't build up there. How about in here?
Off I go then.
Sir Ross, not really sure where he's going. If we could, you know, get this army out and ready to go to attack with him,
Turn me loose.
I'm going to go ahead and just start moving up here. We might run into an enemy attack. I'm not so sure. And then any new spirits will leave at home. He's going to go and distract for us, I guess. I don't know, but I guess going for Bloodstone would be equally as good. Hard to say. Biggest thing is we need the siege damage of the mortar teams. That's really important. I don't know why this mission feels so different to me compared to the first one. It definitely feels more difficult. I think just like the enemy factions that we have to deal with are a lot more difficult to handle here. Grab Morden as well. Sure. Do we have an anime dead up? Yes, we do.
What must I do? If that is your wish. Yeah.
Do you see how many times I try to click on those guys? All right, grab these bear riders. Thank you. And then you all back up. And let's lock down Organ and hit him with the pitiful 500 damage. Okay, back up, back up. Okay, Organ's down. Not great, not terrible.
Why have I
Let's go ahead and move up here.
Turn me loose.
We did grab a bunch of bear riders. That's important. Just keep rallying mortar teams because we're going to need them. More spirits as well. We're just going to consistently try and take control of whatever we can when we get into this base. We've had a lot of really terrible attacks go awry so far.
Your Honor. Move it! Load him away! Hello! This
Okay, gotta target those down. Attack here and here. This is gonna lure a bunch of dudes. And we gotta see which ones we can take. Really, any of them that I can. Now let's animate dead. Not a fantastic animate, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and hit these farms. Never mind, back up. Give me a handmaiden, I guess. Do they have a hero in here? Is this him? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's get her out. She's got some survivability problems, but for the most part, I think she's a very, very good hero to have. Again, go for this. And then just keep rallying up units. Mortar teams and spirits. Oh, it's just the enemy hero has just been annihilating us. I have trouble seeing him. I'll avatar and see if we can handle him. And get these two out. Dude, this dude is awful. He's just awful. Hey, yo! Okay, mortar teams. I built a ton of them because we have to get into this base. Morden, stay back.
You brought me back,
If it pleases you. I think I have enough of these guys that I can actually focus fire down structures quickly. Just keep stealing these dudes. Oh, these are Chosen of Hammerfall. Those are the good ones. Okay, do I have enough mortar teams now? I think so. So I think I'll just go straight for the castle. Once my heroes are back out, we shouldn't have a problem with their hero. But I don't know where... There's the altar. Okay, bear riders. Just take these, if I can click on them. Great, okay. More bear riders, please. And we're sort of reinforcing now our ability to defend ourselves. Let's keep inching with the mortar teams. Okay, this dude is back. We need our heroes on him specifically. I don't know if Crom is back up here, but yeah, he's not. What the heck was that? For the memory of Quel'th the Lost. Who said that? Who just said that? Bear Rider? He's going down steadily. Stun him. Okay, not gonna let him rebuild this stuff. Gonna try and take out this altar quickly, and then go for the cannon towers. Hero is dead again. Okay, I think we've got this. Not easy, but we're in. Crom is back as well. Morden seems to be fine. I just used his ultimate on a worker because it's the only thing he can reliably kill in one hit with it. I'll take it. Yeah, you gotta go hard on the mortar teams here. You need a lot of mortar teams. And now we can just rally straight into the base, I think. Okay, fantastic. I'm gonna take these Bear Riders. I think this is no usable corpses. We've been killing stuff here for ages. Legitimate years. Okay. So this dude is now debuffed to all heck. Bloodstone elites cannot be taken. Now animate dead? Yeah. Trying to focus on Organ here. Just don't let him rebuild this. They're very determined. Okay, keep going. Chosen of Hammerfall doing the Lord's work as well. They're doing great. They don't seem to be building anything out of these other structures. I think they have another small base back there. I'm not so sure, though. I'm just going to keep rallying in. And now we just keep our forward momentum on, and we should have this under control now. Again, I have enough mortar teams now that I can legitimately take care of this. Whoa, look out, buddy. Whoa! Excuse me. Take, and take, and take. There we go. I'm getting a little better at being able to click them. It's just very finicky, that's all. We're just going to keep making spirits and rallying them up here. I'll even get a round of healers. We just need the meat shields to be in place. Oh, this is nice. We need the meat shields in place so that then our ladies can steal everything. They clearly have other town halls back here, so I think I would rather go back there and snipe this where possible. And these cannon towers, which are going to consistently draw our aggro. I mean, we're deep enough in this enemy base that I think I can afford to just dive this like this. Lady Maya, oh, that's because it's Organ. Stun him. Get her back out. Make sure we keep attacking here, and we're on the lookout for more stuff to steal. Okay, don't worry about that stuff. Just go for this town center. There we go. And then these guys start going for barracks and such. I made a short clip out of the funny thing from earlier in this video where I basically told people that I wouldn't watch my own stuff. That's not necessarily true. What I mean by that is like, I don't know if you all have tried this, but the speed up function on YouTube is awesome. I highly recommend that. I use that pretty much all the time. Not all the time. Obviously, if I'm listening to like music or something, I'm not going to speed it up. But the speed up function is the bomb, and would highly recommend you try it out, especially for like long missions where like you do want to watch it actively, and like I'm not just on in the background. But you know, things are getting maybe a little slow. I try to keep the commentary fresh, but it's not like it's not easy. Like, I still have to focus on doing stuff. It's just kind of slow. Like, there's not so much action. The issue is, like, the enemy attack waves can just completely end me. Like, near instantly. So if I'm not constantly on the lookout for those enemy attacks to react to them, then I will just lose. So that's what I mean by, like, it's not as simple as me just being like, oh, you know, it's boring, therefore I can be super interesting with commentary and such. Like, it's actually quite difficult to focus on all this stuff. Let's get this altar so that Organs gets the heck out of here. And then lock him down. I think Crom's best ability is Q, to be honest. The immobilization is really good. Like, Dark Arrow here does a decent chunk of damage from Organ, who only has 1,000 HP. But like I mentioned earlier in the video as well, eventually the amount of stuff that the enemies will start fielding becomes, like, near absurd. And, like, their heroes will have tons and tons and tons of HP. Some of them are magic immune. It makes Crom's ultimate not really an ultimate. Whereas you have stuff that... Oh, by the way, I have to go and kill those demons, I remember. I'm just gonna get rid of as much of this faction as possible. Let's quick save. The answer here, truthfully, just to make a butt ton of mortar teams. Truly. I just want to cripple them. I'm going to kill their workers. We'll leave some of their... You know, we can leave a couple of their buildings standing, but I'm not going to actually finish the mission. Can I take demons, or do they all have, excuse me, resistant skin? Let's take this group and run them all the way back down here. It'll take some time to get down there. Bear Riders also. I don't know how much stuff we're legitimately going to need. So, like, for example, I think they're done. I think they're out. I just want to kill this one worker. And as long as killing that barracks doesn't end the mission, and it didn't, then that building is still in progress. So let's just back up here a little bit. Let's get these Chosen of Hammerfall all the way down here as well.
Is someone injured? Is my aid required? What ails?
They may have more barracks hidden away somewhere. There might be one right there. Also, Sir Ross might very well end this mission if we're not careful.
Yes, my friend.
We'll send some knights up here to help protect this as well. I think with our heroes, and maybe if we can possess some of the demons, we'd be in good shape. I don't know which demons are possessable and which ones have resistant skin. Like, Doom Guards can't be possessed. I saw some Eridar Weeblords back there with the double swords, so maybe those we can take? I'm not so sure. These heroes in general feel a little weak for the purpose of this mission. Crom is specifically anti-hero. I don't really see him as very useful in any other context. But otherwise, he's decent. I just think that given how powerful I think we're meant to think he is, he seems underwhelming.
I await your command.
That's what I would say about Crom. Man, I'm looking back to the golden days, like when I was recording StarCraft Remastered. That was like a glory days series in terms of, yeah, resistant skin. That was like the glory days of awesome commentary, because... does Death Coil work on these? It doesn't heal them, right? I think Morden's W would be great here. Anyway, those are like the glory days in the sense that, I was so good at the game, or like I had so much experience with the game that it wasn't hard for me anymore. The thing is, like, I'm not at that point with these maps. I've played them once before, but like, it's never easy enough where I can basically go on autopilot. And contrary to what you might think, Claws of Attack plus 15, I guess that should go on Crom, right? Contrary to what you might think, the human brain can't really focus on more than one thing at a time. If it seems like you're ever doing more than one thing at a time, it's not because you're some, galaxy-brained individual. It's because you've essentially automated It's because you've essentially automated... Wait, what is this?
Righto. Yes, my lord.
You may strike me down, but you won't get anything but 1.32 from me. 7th Blood Knight. That's a funny little thing. Let's get our heroes up there, I guess. Oh, that's cute. Oh, no, is she going to be on a Oh, no, she's just stuck back there. I was going to say, if she's going to be on a rampage, we might be in trouble. But yeah, like that, I was good enough at the game where I could just... Uh-oh, Sir Ross might end the mission. I could just tune out, and I could talk about whatever, whereas this, you know, I'm mostly focused on this. I can't just, like, automate... I can't automatically play through Arkain. I have to devote most of my focus to it, you know? I hope that I'm able to get up there in time to kill the 7 Blood. Wouldn't it be funny if we could steal her? I think she's technically a hero. I could also try and lure her into my towers.
Righto. All right. Yes, my lord.
That's a cute little callback. These two creators putting little references to each other in the maps. Run! Don't end the... Okay, there's an Arcane Sanctum sort of tucked back there, so I think we'll be okay. Don't turn around,
shy.
you coward!
How you doing?
I'm just kidding, 7 Blood. You know I don't mean that.
How you doing?
Anyway, a lot of, see, even, like, the commentary about talking about commentary is a little scatterbrained, because I struggle to...
Anything for you.
Time is
Lock her down. I struggle... Oh, God. I'm just gonna check. No, okay, unable to target heroes. Just keep her locked down. Give me the dark arrow. It was pretty good. She's avatared. Oh, no, 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 no. Get our other folks in here. I'm kind of curious to see what she'll drop.
I won't bother.
This is a cute secret. Stop healing. Chosen of Hammerfall, help me.
How you doing?
Don't you dare hit him. Okay. What? I thought she was leaving. There we go. 1.32k gold coins. The joke is that 7 Bloods campaign is only playable in Reforged, which is 1.32. 1320. And a lot of people are constantly asking, can I play this in Classic?
I won't buy.
It's become a meme. Okay, cool. I would say that we've pretty much fully explored this map. I don't know where else there would be to even look for stuff. And with, you know, perfect time to spare. Technically, we haven't destroyed Gray? I guess let's destroy this, even though it says it's Bloodstone, but I don't see any other Gray buildings on the map.
Our forces are under attack.
What? Are they sneaky hidden from me somewhere?
Show us a target.
What the heck?
Move your
Oh, they rebuilt one thing. They rebuilt a bunch of stuff up here.
How you doing?
They rebuilt their whole base.
Wait till you see me.
That's the one little trick that Shar does sometimes is, in terms of the rebuilding and stuff, what he'll do is, he'll make it so that the enemy has, like, a secondary base in the very back. Go straight for the altar. I don't want to deal with this guy again. Altar, barracks, town center. If I would have known they were doing this, I could have been destroying this while we waited, but alas. Because typically, if you destroy the town center and a few production buildings, or sometimes maybe just the town center and enough workers, the enemies actually go passive. Like, they'll still attack you. They're not neutral, but they'll stop building. So you've essentially beaten them at that point. Give me an animate dead. These heroes are definitely fragile at this point. They're okay. I'm trying to decide who really needs the Robe of the Magi at this point, because none of my heroes are ever really, like, short on mana. Pennant of Energy is good on him. Agility. Gem of Health probably would be much better on Morden or Maya. We'll give this to Morden because he's lacking survivability.
What is it? Is my aid required? Right away.
It's a little confusing also because my team colors are the same as
What ails you?
Let's get to fight.
as my allies.
Yes, me lord.
All right, there and there. Yeah, tons and tons of mortar teams. That's the thing. If you want to make a move, especially on Brown, I think I could have prepared a lot better and finished this without so many failed attacks. If we would have gone in more prepared with more siege weaponry, you really, really need the siege weaponry to take out any of these players. And also, when you're attacking into these two bases, don't go through the main entrances because you'll draw either or into you. It's better to hit one of these sidemost entrances. This middle one's kind of suicide. The battle is over, Captain. Looks like all who remained are either dead or became one of them. And the ore? We've taken everything that's been mined with us, just like old Corridon asked you to. Good. The Undead won't be getting any of it, at least, though it's clear to me that they weren't after it to begin with. It's still better to have it in our hands than in their dead grip. We prepared explosives around all entrances to the tunnel. We'll trap the Undead in here with no way left but back. 'Tis time for us to leave then. As much as I'd like to blow up the Undead instead of running from them, we gotta deliver the ore. I respect old Corridon enough to fulfill his final wish. The Bloodstones tried to blow up this exit. However, we were able to stop them before it was too late. They've been successful with all others, however. This is the only way out now. Your Bloodstones seem unusual for dwarves. How come I haven't heard of them before? They've been shunned as outcasts for generations. They've been considered too radical by the clans for a long time. Until the last big demon invasion, they had basically no political power and have been completely on their own. They proved themselves during that war, and my brother welcomed them back. They're still considered outcasts somewhat, but they're our kin. They're good lads, though they tend to have a liking for fire, explosives, and everything that's dangerous. More progressive than traditional dwarves, then. Maybe they'll make for some interesting prey. I won't judge you, but I'll never understand how you enjoy this. Killing just for the fun of it, I mean. I don't enjoy killing itself. I enjoy the challenge that powerful opponents can offer. I could never willingly fight my own kin. I do it because I have to. Well, unlike you, I have no living kin left. Makes killing them a bit difficult, eh? Tepid pause. Tepid pause. Tell me, where is Maya? Celebrating our victory. Of course she is. I'll tell her to stop toying with the survivors. Make sure we got rid of all explosives by the time the Master and his forces arrive. Wouldn't want the tunnels collapsing on us after we just prevented the exit from being collapsed just because a drooling ghoul stepped on the wrong stone, eh? Cool. Well, I think this was just, a reintroduction to Arkain. Act 3 was a lot of micro missions, and the macro missions that did exist were very much like flood-type missions. You keep ongoing pressure on, and then you make forward momentum. This one was a lot more of the classic Arkain type, which, again, I had to reacclimate to. So, the first 2 days, which was part 1, and then the first half of this video, I just felt, I guess, a little out of sorts. But now, feels normal again. Sometimes you just gotta be patient and, maybe be a little more willing to cut out some footage, I suppose. But overall, this went fine. I looked back at my original playthrough of Possession, and it did take me 2 parts. I don't know why, what in my brain made me think that I finished it really fast in the original. I just thought, as long as you're really active with the ghosts, then you could just take the Bear Riders, and then you just slowly turn the tide against the enemy. But no, it's very much the, crawl through the map type Arcane Siege. In any case, next time we're going into Green Wave. That's another huge mission. I'm a little spooked. We'll see how it goes. And thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.